Howdy, everybody. Welcome to your core connection. My name is Regina, and this is the Calm Confident Woman Studio. The only prop you might need here is a block. And if you don't have that, you could definitely make do without or just improvise with something similar. So let's go ahead and come on down. Bend the knees to roll your body down. Need to move that a little bit. Take a moment lying on your back. Knees are still bent in constructive rest. Feel the earth underneath your sitting bones or under your feet and I don't guess you're really sitting bones here, but the back of your hips. That's what I'd like to say. The feet and the legs, excuse me, the feet, the back of the hips, down your back or up your back to your shoulder blades, your arms. Turn the palms down and feel the back of your head. Connect with your breath. Let your body fully expand as you breathe in. And feel the ease with each exhale. Set your intention for your practice to be present, to stay connected with the breath, and to release what you do not need, whatever is not helping you here. And then we'll move into our first core connection. So you want to bring a fist between your chin and your chest, and the fist should just fit. So there's a connection between the bottom of the chin to the hand, and from the hand to the chest. Keeping this alignment brings the neck into alignment. So when we say a long neck, this is where we're at. Pull the shoulder blades in and toward the hips simultaneously to really open up through the front of the body and feel that engagement in the back of the shoulders. Knees remain bent here and we'll take our inhale, and as we exhale, we'll tilt the pelvis up just a bit as if we're moving our hip bones closer to our ribs. This will hollow out the belly to some degree, and it lengthens and widens the low back all the way down to the mat. So that connection with the earth beneath your back is what you're looking for in the low back. So take your inhale in neutral. Exhale, press the low back down for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in, breathe out for 6. Inhale, exhale, breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, exhale. One more. Breathe in, warm and wide belly. And exhale. And then neutral, take a breath in and out. Notice how your body feels. Feel free to stay here with the knees bent in constructive rest or let the legs lengthen. So when we take the legs long, we are still working on the alignment in the back of the neck and the shoulders. We will, as we exhale, reach through the heels and gently bring the hips toward the ribs. Tilt the pelvis up, and this hollows out the belly and takes the low back closer to the mat. Think about moving your knees closer to the mat as you reach actively through your heels throughout the exhalations. All right, so take your breath in, exhale for 6. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale, warm and wide. Exhale, one more. Exhale and release. Just take a moment, let the body be in stillness, feel the sensations, the spaces. And then we will bend the knees again. Lift the hips to lengthen the tailbone and bring the hips back down. Take a moment. And then we'll inhale, right leg into chest. Exhale, lift the foot into the air. So you might keep a bend in the knee. You might be able to fully lengthen the leg. Find what feels right for you. We'll do that a couple of more times. We're not trying to hyperextend the leg, and you want to be mindful and to honor whatever the body offers you today. All right, take some little movement in the ankle, point flex, circle, swish, whatever you need. All right. Now find as much room in the back of your right leg as is ready for you. You're reaching through the heel. You can reach through the heel and have a bend in the knee. So take what you need. Navel to spine, drawing the low back closer to the mat, keeping the neck long and the shoulders knit in and down. We're going to exhale, lengthen the right leg toward the floor. Only go as far as you can go and maintain your low back on the floor. And then keeping the belly strong, we inhale back up. Exhale, take it toward the ground, wherever that is for you, keeping the core engaged, the low back is planted, and we inhale back up. Or inhale to extend, my bad. Exhale back up. Good, let's go 2 more. Low back stays connected. Don't go any lower than you can keep your low back connected. Last one. Good. Hug the right leg in. And exhale over to the left. So you can scoot your hips to your right just a little bit in order to stack right hip on top of left more effectively. Maybe your chin turns right. Slow, steady breaths. And then we'll slowly inhale back to center, hug the leg in, and set the right foot. All right, next inhale, left knee comes into the chest. Give it a little squeeze, a little movement in the ankle, in the toes. And then we'll slowly exhale the leg long. Find the amount of room that your body is ready for. And then we'll inhale in. Exhale to extend. And again. And then we'll take some pointing and flexing in the ankle, circles, wiggle toes. All right, lengthen the leg. Navel to spine, shoulders are down and in, neck is still long. Here we go. Keep the low back planted to the mat. And then we'll inhale the leg long and away from the body, wherever that is for you. And we'll exhale back up. Inhale, exhale. Stay in tune with your low back. You want it to stay on the mat, on the ground. Two more. One more. And then bring the knee in, give it a little squeeze. Inch your hips to your left if you need that room. Exhale, leg to your right. Stack left hip on top of right. Shimmy your shoulder blades back down. Maybe chin turns left. Next inhale, we'll ease the leg back over. Hug both knees into the chest. Good. And then lift your legs in the air and give them a good shake. Shake your arms. Good. Roll through your ankles and your wrist. Wiggle through your fingers and toes. All right, we're moving into dead bug. So arms are in the air, legs are in the air. You can keep the legs straight or you can bend the knees and stack them over the hips, whichever feels best for you. Knees over hips, this is going to be more challenging. So you want the long neck, the shoulders are pulled in and down. And when we are moving through this, you want the low back to stay in connection with the ground. Take your inhale to reach your right arm and left leg away. Try to keep the opposite limbs still. Exhale, sweep back up to center. Inhale, left arm, right leg extend away. Exhale, back up. Inhale, switch. Exhale, up. Inhale. Exhale. So for these last four, once you find that full extension, linger there for a good, 10 seconds or so, 5 to 10 seconds before coming back up. Inhale, right arm, left leg. Holding 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale up. So just 5 second hold. Inhale, extend. Hold the limbs for 5. Exhale up. Good. Inhale, extend. Navel to spine. Hold. Sweep up. Last one. Hold. And sweep up. Very good. Take a quick break. Bring the arms down. Hug the legs in. All right. If you would like to use a block for where we're going, or maybe 2 blocks, if you have two, you can do so. What we're doing is taking the right hand to the left thigh, just above the knee, So it looks like this. And if you want, you can add a block or a small pillow or cushion if this makes it easier. Okay. I prefer to go straight to the leg, but you might like to have a little more room. Maybe not bring the arm and leg so close together. So you take the option that works for you. All right. Let me take a quick stretch. If you'd like to join me, just reach the arms and legs long. Big inhale, big exhale. And then we will bend the knees again, realign, lengthen. So finding the neck alignment, the shoulders. Here we go. Left knee lifts and stacks over the hip. Right hand comes across. Take your inhale. As you exhale, press arm and leg in, or hand and leg into each other. Another 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. Breathe out with resistance for 6. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Again. Exhale. One more. And release. Take a moment. And then left knee over left hip. Right hand crosses over to left thigh. So we're getting that cross body connection for the brain. Take your inhale. Exhale, press the hand and leg into each other for 6. Navel to spine. 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. Exhale, create your resistance. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. Release. Take a moment. You might be feeling some heat starting to create some heat and some fire in the core here. And that's what we're doing is we're building up that deep core line. All right. So now we bring both knees over the hips. Both hands come to the same side leg. Or if you feel inclined, you can cross the arms if you would like here. So we'll inhale. We want the long neck. Shoulders are down. Pelvic floor is slightly lifted. Once you bring the knees over the hips, take your inhale. Exhale, press the low back to the mat. Resist the hands into the legs. Another 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. If you're crossing arms, switch the one on top. And we exhale for 6. Inhale, switching the arms. Exhale, 6. Inhale, last time, crossing the arms. And we exhale, 6. And release. Whew, glad those are over. Take just a moment. Let the knees swish a little side to side. And lengthen and move through one leg. Leg, and then the other, your shoulder. Draw the shoulder blades down, pull them in. Okay, keeping the neck long. You can always double check that. Bring your knees forward about 45 degrees and a block in the front of the hips. So the hand rests on the block and you keep your forearm right into the hip bone. We're going to lengthen the right leg. Here we go. Reach out through the heel so the toes are in flexion. This is pointed, this is just hanging out, and here is your flexion. All right, we do not want the upper body to shift forward or back. Navel to spine, long neck. As you exhale, kick forward 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Center the leg. Really activating the back of the leg here. We kick back for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Center the leg. Toes turn up. Circle forward 6, 2, 1. And reverse. Toes are still turned up. 5 and 6. Very nice. Bring it in. Take a moment for a side body stretch. Option to take your block right under your waist. Bring your left shoulder down. Maybe your right arm overhead, right leg long, full side body stretch. And then ease the arm in, bend the top leg, bring your body up, and let's turn around to second side. So once again, we have the forearm down, elbow under the shoulder, block in front of the hips, hand on that block, bringing the knees forward about 45 degrees, lengthen the spine, find your alignment, and we will lift the left leg, reach out through the heel, the foot is in flexion, toes toward the shin, and we kick forward for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Center the leg, kick it back for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Center the leg, toes turn up, circle forward 6, 2, 1. Other direction. 2, 1. Very nice. Bring it down, knees bent. Going into our side body stretch. Lay the body down. Maybe use the prop under your ribs or under your waist. Maybe not. Your choice. Find what fits you. And then lengthen the leg. Maybe the left arm reaches overhead. And then we bring the arm back down. Bend the top leg. Ease your body up. And we'll make our way over onto our bellies. So as we come onto the abdomen, take a moment to shift and wiggle. Find the room your body needs here. And then take the legs a little bit wider, toenails down, and you have elbows under your shoulders. Let me ease forward just a little bit so my toes are still on my mat. All right, take a moment in your Sphinx pose. We'll just inhale, push the earth away. Exhale, let the head hang for a moment. Whole back body releases. Slowly inhale the head. And then we'll move the chest closer to the mat as we ease the hands in under the shoulders. Bring the legs in line with the hips. So you might need to ease them in just a little bit if they were out wide. Toenails are down. Actively press into the tops of your feet, into the pubic bone as you inhale. Extend your spine, letting the body lift from the floor any amount. Hands should be able to hover off the floor. And then we will exhale back down. So we're really wanting to use our back muscles here to get that extension, not the pressing of the hands into the floor. Inhale to extend. Doesn't have to be far to use the back. And we'll exhale down. And again, inhale. Exhale. Very nice. Draw the hands forward and stack them. And then allow the elbows to be out wide. Forehead comes to rest on the back of your hands. Slow, steady breaths in crocodile. All right, we are going into um, an upper body lift and extension, and then into a lower body with heel taps. And the program, they call this butterfly with heel beats. But in yoga, it's really locust pose. So let's just go with the words that we know from yoga. Take the arms long beside the body, or if you prefer, you can keep your hands stacked just like we had them in your crocodile pose. Both are effective for working the back. Keeping the head on the stacked hands may help you with your alignment. So if that's what you need, then go for that. All right. Otherwise, arms are long beside you. Inhale, press into the tops of the feet and the pubic bone to extend the spine. Reach the fingers toward the heels, and we exhale down. Inhale, exhale. With control, slowly lower. Inhale, exhale. Good. Two more. Last one. Exhale. Good. You can leave the arms long beside you if you'd like, or bring them forward and stacked for your head to rest on. From here, let the legs go a little bit wider. Inhale to lengthen the legs away from the body. Spread the toes, turn them out, and then we'll tap the heels in for 10, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Take any little movement and wiggles you need. Inhale, the legs extend, toes are turned out and spread. Tap in for 10. And release. Inhale, extend. And we tap for 10. And release. Good. Two more. Inhale. Exhale, tap. Release. Inhale to extend. And exhale, tap. And release. Good. Take any little movements you might need. We're almost finished with back body. We are going to have the option to add the upper body with the lower body. You can do one or the other. You can alternate between them if you'd like. We have 3 to go. Inhale to extend, and we tap for 10. Release. Exhale, tap, and release. Inhale and tap and release. Very nice. Draw the arms alongside the head. Elbows are bent. Bring right cheek to the mat. Slide your left knee out to the left. Couple of slow, deep breaths. And then left leg goes back down. Bring the gaze centered. Bring the hands under the shoulders. Slowly inhale the body up from the floor. And move the knees wide. Let the body exhale back over the heels for a child's pose. As you come into your child's pose, forearms are extended forward if that works in your body. But if you are bringing the arms forward, otherwise you could bring them in close or even thread them down inside the legs. But the arms are still extended forward. Inch them as close to the head as you're comfortable with. Bend the elbows. Let the hands meet overhead. Slow, deep breaths. And then bring your hands back down. Slowly inhale your body up through tabletop. Take your time in your transition. Take a pause in your tabletop. And then come all the way over onto your sitting bones. And sit upright for a moment and just feel your body. Mm. I hope you enjoy that connection to your core throughout the remainder of your day. Thank you so much for joining me. Until next time, namaste. We'll see you soon.